I am Rockstar Pope, and this is my Templar. 1, 2, 3, 4. This movie features a Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper too. It is dramatic, you will need tissues. Now on to the review. Star is born, get out of here. Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Isaac.
And I'm Carlos, and we're just two ordinary guys reviewing extraordinary movies.
And today we have A Star is Born. If you didn't get that by our intro, oh brother.
That was a crowd. The crowd goes wild!
Woo! So we're just reviewing the plot and all the things. There will be spoilers in this video.
Yeah, if you don't want to see the spoilers, you can just jump ahead. There's a link on the bottom where you can just see the score at the very end.
Our report card for this movie. So if that's everyone, 3, 2, 1, let's go. This movie was fantastic.
It was amazing. I was blown away from the beginning, from the first scene.
Yes, it captured you right at the beginning and kept you on the edge of your seat the entire way through. Mm-hmm. And it was just... Lady Gaga is impressive.
Bradley Cooper was impressive.
It's just their chemistry on stage is insane.
The chemistry, the songs, it just sucked you in.
It melded together seamlessly. It seemed like.
Mm-hmm.
So let's jump right in. Let's talk about the plot. The plot of this. I mean, the basic plot is.
It's very straightforward.
Allie, who is Lady Gaga, gets discovered in this bar by Bradley Cooper's character, Jackson Maine. And then...
Who's like this rock star, and he's just... Apparently he's like, has a reputation of being a drunk, like a bad boy drunk. So he goes
drug addict.
Yeah, so he goes into a bar because he doesn't want the night to stop, and the only open bar is where Allie happens to be singing.
And it's at a drag bar, and he's like, is this a drag bar? Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought I was like having a hallucination or something.
All are welcome.
Anthony Ramos has a guest spot in there. And it's just and from there they fall in love. He brings her on the road, and it's the rise of her career and the decline of his. So the scales really shift throughout this movie, and it's emotional. It is a roller coaster of a ride.
Like I said, like the plot is very straightforward. Like her career rises, and it's how that happens, and his career takes a drop. The most interesting to watch in this movie is it's not really about the plot. It's about the reactions and how they deal with these situations that keep popping up.
Yes, because as an audience member, you get the information multiple times throughout the movie. So like the first time it'll be like Allie hearing the news, and so you see her reaction. But then the next time it'll be Allie talking to Jackson, and it'll just be like an over-the-shoulder view
of Allie saying whatever,
and it's just focused on Jackson's face, and it's just him reacting to what's going on. And it'll be a good solid 30-second to a minute where it's just on this shot, and it's so intense.
And you see every nuance of his reaction, which is amazing. It's not like, you know how usually you watch conversations? It's a shot, he said, he said, she said, he said, she said. Right. No, this is all on the reaction of the person.
Straight on. Beautiful. And it's more going into the cinematography. But so we'll jump back to the plot. It's like I said, it's a very simple plot.
But it's beautiful, beautifully played.
Yes, something that we both thought was interesting is that time doesn't matter to this movie. It's just about the events that occur. So it's at one point you don't know how much time has passed between
a fight or a concert, or how long were they on the road before they fell in love.
Because that doesn't matter. It just jumps from event to event to event, and it's just. It hits all of the important things, and you can tell when Bradley Cooper he helped pen the script. When he was writing it, you could tell he's like, okay, everything in this movie is going to be important. Something is going to be said multiple times to you because it's important, and there's going to be no dead space. Essentially.
Yeah, I think they only mentioned one date, which is like 2004. And it's mentioned like a long time ago.
Yeah, he's like, oh, like 10 years ago. And then her manager says like, oh no, it's 2004.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
So you can, yeah.
The only date you get, I think.
Right, out of the entire thing. I'm assuming it's set in the present?
Yeah.
Maybe this year, maybe, I guess. Next up, we have the cast of this movie. As we've said before, we have Lady Gaga as Ellie, Bradley Cooper as Jack, Sam Elliott is Jack's brother, and then Rafi Gavin is Allie's manager that kind of discovers her as they're on tour. Mm-hmm. And I think he's not the antagonist of this movie, but I think he's more of an instigator.
He is an instigator, but it's because he's trying to get like a certain product.
Right, out of Allie.
Out of Allie.
That she doesn't really necessarily agree with, and Jackson doesn't necessarily agree with.
In the beginning. Allie doesn't agree with it. But then she goes with it.
But then she kind of conforms to his ways because she sees how...
She's becoming successful all of a sudden.
Yes. She's like, oh, this is how you do it. And Jackson's like, be careful. Be careful and just stay true to yourself. And that's a whole big part.
Yeah, a whole big thing is about staying true to your art and what you gotta say and yeah, so he mentions it a lot about like selling out versus just being who you are.
Yeah, and it's important to stay true to yourself. And there's a conversation with him and Allie, and he's just like, you know what? Anybody's listening. They're listening to you right now. So just be honest. Stay true, and say the things that you want to say. And it's very, very important. It's very important. It's a nice life lesson from this movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, cast was great.
Yeah, the cast was definitely like they all put their best. Absolutely. Like Lady Gaga really was like she handled all the emotional parts very, very well. All the dramatic parts she played very well. Bradley Cooper shredded. We'll talk about that later, but he definitely.
What are you talking about now? So he learned how to play the guitar. He learned from Lucas Nelson, who was Willie Nelson's son, and it's said that they like studied every night for a year in like Bradley Cooper's basement and just learned how to play. And in this movie, he kills it.
That's right, and I taught him how to sing. Just want to say, like I gave him like the whole like. That was me. Look for it.
And Carlos, you play the guitar as well as we saw.
Yeah. I'm shredding. I'm shredding like a lot of lettuce. I played 5 chords, and that's what you saw me play right now. Actually, like 4. But that means I have a hidden chord. That's my master chord.
That's the
master chord. That when you see me play it, you will be blown away, okay? So yes, wait for another video.
So, upcoming is Carlos'
master chord
demonstration.
That's right.
Oh, God. Bradley Cooper also directed and helped write this thing, so that is also very, very impressive, also starring in the movie. But his direction was... We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
So next up, we have continuity and immersion.
It sucked you in from the very beginning.
From the very beginning. I mean, they performed their first duet, and I'm sitting there just chills.
Well, it begins with him in a concert, and you see him at his best because
it sets the tone.
Every time he performs, it's just like
he gives it his all.
Oh, he's so immersed in the music.
Yeah.
It's you just want to be there. You want to be in that concert with Jackson Maine, like listening to his music.
It's incredible. It's incredible, and it's an experience.
It took you. It definitely
each performance and each concert is an experience.
So yeah, we were in it.
Absolutely. Soundtrack.
Bradley Cooper shredded. Lady Gaga belted.
It was mixed
and did everying.
And head voiced and
she kind of twerked a little bit. I saw in the middle too. I was good too.
Yeah, and just this movie is driven by sound.
And definitely.
I think like 97% of its original music.
I want to say yes, and I want to say by sound and silence.
Yes.
There were moments where there was contrast between a concert and silence someplace else.
Right, and it's just an abrupt switch where you're in this concert and then boom, nothing, and it's very powerful how it's used.
And it's a slap. It wakes you up because you're like kind of like in this. I want to say in the state of euphoria with this music coming in and you're in it, and then a slap in the face with silence. Just like,
and you're just trying to figure out what's
happened
on the screen, and then you do, and it's it's a lot.
It's amazing.
It's a lot.
So,
yes.
Good job with soundtrack.
And then cinematography is our last thing that we're going to talk about, and it's like we said, it was shot very well. Bradley Cooper directed this thing, and it's his directorial debut.
Yeah, it is. I have to give him major props. This was amazing. He knew exactly how to put focus in like very interesting ways, so you wouldn't get bored.
Yes, it's yeah, I don't know. It's good.
Yeah,
it's really good.
It's amazing. And he really also, good. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but I keep saying it. There's like a couple of scenes where he did the Stanley Kubrick, the frame where there's a hallway or a room, and he does it. He puts the frame right in the middle, like focus is right in the middle. Everything is
just squared up.
Yeah, it just squared up. And you just see the movement. Nothing moves except for the person in the middle or something in the middle, and yeah, it really drives you towards that.
It does. Yeah, it's very.
So
it's iconic.
I don't know if he did it on purpose.
I think he did.
Yeah, but I got you. Sure. That was good.
Figured it out.
Yeah,
figured it out. All right, so that is our review. We really appreciate it. So now time to get onto the report card.
Yeah.
And here we go. Plot. I give it an 8.
I give it a 9.
Cast. I give it a 9.
Give it a 10.
Continuity and immersion. I give it a 9.
I give it a 9.
And soundtrack a 10.
10.
Cinematography is also a 10.
Also a 10.
That comes out to a 94, which is an A. Yeah, I actually. It came out last night as of this recording. I've seen it twice already, and it's just.
Was it still as good the second time?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely. It was still heartbreaking, still emotional, still just such a powerful piece. This movie definitely has rewatchability.
Yeah, and this is, I want to say, watch it in the movie theaters for 2 reasons.
Yes.
One, the sound. Like, it's great to watch it. It feels almost like a concert when you watch the scene, so it's amazing to watch in the movie theaters. 2, and this is just theory, I think it's going to be like music biopic, type of biopic season in the Oscars.
Absolutely. So pay attention to the trailers of this movie and get excited, because I'm excited for the things we got coming up.
So excited.
So excited. So yeah, that is our review and a report card of A Star is Born. One thing we forgot to mention, this is the 3rd film in this series, I guess we could call it. It's not really a remake.
Oh yeah.
But it's not. It's
a reiteration.
Yes, a reiteration, a reimagining. First one starred Judy Garland. Second one starred Barbara Streisand, and now we have Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. And it's just it's a very important and it's a timeless piece.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like it
tells a timeless story.
Yes.
Of like 2 artists. It could happen now, in the future, in the past.
Absolutely. So. Just want to give a shout out to those, and yes, thank you for making this. It was great.
Tip your hat to the past.
Absolutely, absolutely. So yes, thank you all for watching our review. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think.
Subscribe,
hit the bell, ding ding. They'll let you know when we're popping out these reviews. And thank you so much. And as always,
stay ordinary.